What is up, Majimoy here for the EDM first reaction for July 20th, 2018. If you want to skip around to your most anticipated song, the timestamps are going to be below in the comments. So let's get right into it with the most highly anticipated collab of the week, Gold by Excision and Illenium. A little low key. These Illenium, Excision, dubstep meets future bass collabs have always been pulled off fairly well, and I definitely think that if you're a fan of Excision or Illenium, you're gonna probably get along to this song. I still haven't found that single collaboration between a dubstep and a future bass producer that really defines that fusion. Up next is Angel Voices by Virtual Self, which looks like a Technic Angel remix of my favorite song of the Virtual Self EP, Ghost Voices. It's 6.5 minutes long. I'm really excited, so let's just get right into it. Oh my goodness! Like, this right here is just so ravey. Dude, this is... I did not expect this at all. Oh my god! First off, I think that's the best outro of a song I've ever heard. I like how he put the 4 on the floor part of the song at the end rather than at the beginning, which would have been more like a above and beyond song. In this situation, it put me into a completely false sense of security. I completely expected just that garage halftime the whole way through, and that last part just completely blew me away. It's definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but if you're sipping the Kool-Aid, you're gonna really like the song a lot. Next up is Feel About You by Silk City, aka Diplo and Mark Ronson. This song, Feel About You, and also Can Get Better, the 2 singles so far from Silk City, are good songs, and I definitely think they're getting, you know, the play that they deserve. However, if these are the lead singles for whatever project album, I'm not like too excited, because I want Silk City to do for Disco House what Calvin Harris did for Funk House last year. These songs, however, aren't quite as gluey, quite as catchy, but perhaps that's not their goal. I think both times we've picked vocalists that aren't as well known, so maybe this is supposed to be a more weird, off the left thing. However, I'm just looking for a little bit more personally. Next up is Heavyweight by Bassnectar. The vocals definitely give it a very big banger element. I definitely thought the vocal and the garage breaks really gave the song a really arena-sized energy. However, I think the basses were, you know, that more straightforward Reese pitched up bass. I think if you're not already a Bassnectar, basshead, dubstep fan, you're gonna be kind of lost in the sauce a little bit. So for that reason, it's gonna be a skip for me. Next up is Happy Now by Zedd and Ellie Doohi. Doohi? Doohi? Dooh? Hey guys, welcome to my makeup channel. I think, you know, if you're in a sorority, it can be that great like vacation update post, you know. I mean, nothing against Ellie, she did a great job. It's just not something that's gonna be moving the envelope as far as dance or pop music is concerned. Next up is Fault by Myrne. Ooh, shit. Okay. No, that was the drop. Oh shit. Is it my fault? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're so good. It's serious. So that was like an effective live 100 BPM trap banger, but at the same time, it had this like cinematic quality that like it was almost in like a Disney movie or something. Like, this song's dope as it is. I haven't heard anything quite like it, and it was executed really, really well. Next up is Flying Octopus by
REZZ.
Couldn't tell if that was a drop or like an intro section. That song almost seemed a little bit like an interlude track. However, this is a single for an album. It's not going to be too excited for that album, so pretty underwhelmed by this song. Next up is Guava by Floss. Okay, with the jungle vibes. Yeah. Oh my god, this is kind of neat. Yeah. It's a really straightforward lead, but the hi-hats give it like this really, really good twerk bounce. Okay, there's the fucking jump part. Jungly, aggressive trap song from Flosstradamus. It's a rambunctious banger, not too many surprises. If you strongly dislike trap, you probably won't like it, but I'm sure if this was being played outside, I think everyone would have a good time to it. Next up is Helios by Slumberjack and Ekali. This song has so many subtle, dope things, but like I don't know if they're gonna get picked up. We're gonna rewind that. That was. It's gotta fucking fly. Kill that shit. Yo, dog, that was sick, dude. That's so fucking tight. The thing about Ekali and Slumberjack is they're super melody and musically inclined, so they have always these subtle, like, dope instruments layers going on, especially in the interludes. But personally, in my trap, I need that, like, straight up drop fire. It's a banger. It's good. Send it. Next up is Feel Your Love by Valentino Khan. As far as an anthem track goes for Valentino Khan, it's pretty pleasant. It just didn't feel anything special as far as that Valentino Khan version of like a French house song, I suppose, what this is. I think he does need to diversify a little bit. He doesn't need to, but when artists have melodic songs to change up from their super crazy bangers, which Valentino Khan most certainly does have. Next up is Martin Garrix and Sesko's remix of Oceans by Martin Garrix and Khalid. Confused what's happening, like what vibe the song is. Now it's like a weird banger. This song just has every single type of sound in it. Not like acid. I think that Barong's sound style drop does a little bit better at a higher BPM. I'm curious to see if Martin Garrix plays it at Tomorrowland and see the reaction there, because I really don't see it as a workable dance song, to be honest. Next up is Krane's remix of My Life by Zoo and Tame Impala. Okay. Haha. Really, really pretty. Almost sort of a desert, like just how lush. Oh, a desert Tame Impala would be so sick. This version of My Life is just so pretty. I thought he would go a little bit more overboard on some elements, but I think he really let the Tame Impala vocal do its thing. I think this would be a good way for Tame Impala fans to maybe get into more electronic stuff, because there's really nothing too offensive here, but it definitely gets the job done. There's definitely gonna be some comments saying that I hated every song, just like on my last video that I liked every song, but that's just the way the news goes.